Hello everyone, Lil Dude here from Overachiever. Today we are doing a walkthrough for the action-adventure game Knights and Bikes. It's a fun game to play with a friend, but you can also finish it by yourself. You play as Nessa and Demelza, switching from one another as they have different abilities as you progress, and explore the ancient island to find the treasure. If you'll find the video useful and want us to create more content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when something new is uploaded. Also, make sure to check our social media linked in the description to see what we are up to next, and if you have a particular game in mind you want us to cover, drop it in the comment section below. In this video we will talk about the 6 days of the game, mainly the puzzles and the tricky parts. In a nutshell, how to finish the game. So let's jump into the first day. You will start the game learning the controls and going down a very large hill, just as a welcome to the game scene. Learning a bit about the game and the directions, you must go north with Nessa till you find the gold treasure. After the cutscenes, enter the small trailer that is just in front of you. You will now be on the island, and the only thing that you can do to progress is to go west and north to Demelza's trailer. Some story and the new best friends achievement will pop beginning day 2 as well. After acquiring Demelza's boots, you will now have to go out of the trailer and go north. You can see some dotted lines on the ground. They are there to show you the way. So follow them and learn the rolling and running ability in order to enter the geese's yard. Feed 3 of them that you found there and again follow the dotted road to a small shed up north. You will get a bike for Demelza and race all the way south. Go further south to the golf course. To enter the house, you have to throw the rocks and eventually one of them will break the door and you will go in. After all the talking, grab the throwing disc with Nessa from the upper right corner and exit bottom right. In order to progress, you will have to destroy the targets and follow the road. As a note, the ground targets can be destroyed with Demelza's boots, holding and releasing. And as another note, if you are stuck and the game requires a specific character to do something, switch to the other one and the AI will do the job for you. Follow the road, destroy targets, and here you must destroy them in an order. 2, 4, 1, and 3. Keep fighting, progressing, and at some point you will fight a boar and learn to heal. Anyways, when you reach this place, step on the plate with one of your characters and the other one will go on the other side to let you move on. Here you have to hit the target till you see a half target on the left and then jump on the plate and put the big guy where the half target is. Destroy the whole target that you formed and go forward. Press the plate, hit the wing on the left, and again the targets. A little tricky here, hold and release the disc and then roll over so that the disc hits the target as it returns to you, you being behind the rock. Plates and targets. Gather the notice of eviction signs and destroy the targets. Enter. Play the game and go south. Hit all these guys and continue south. Eventually reach the cave and another one. At the bulldozer, smash it with Demelza and then hit it with the disc for the boots. Fight the enemies and follow the bulldozer's tracks and reach it to fight it again. This time let the targets destroy the rocks so you can hit the bulldozer. After the third time you will enter it and destroy it from the inside, this time for good. Some cutscenes, you will go to sleep, the cursed treasure achievement will pop, and the third day will start. In the third day, first thing to do is go north and talk to the librarian and Demelza's dad. Next, go to the geese's yard and get Captain Honkers to your party. Feed the birds, enter the shed, and after that go north to exit the caravan park. If you follow the main road, you will encounter some mud, which you cannot cross right now. Instead, make a right, go off the road into the wild, and you will find a dirt path. It is a little long and you can always cut it, but it is a safe way to reach your destination. Eventually, you will reach the main road again, and you will have to make a right. From here, go north into the bike shop, following the dotted road. After a small competition, Nessa will get a bike too. Return to the green spot and now go south to reach the harbor. Go north and then go east. Up a ramp and another one. Go into the house where the music is from and talk to the lady there 2 times to finish the quest. Return to the main square and follow the paper around till you catch it. And then exit the harbor. Follow Captain Honkers. If he goes outside your field of view, just watch the screen for his honk and follow it. You will eventually reach the theme park, and a little to the left you will see the dotted road. Follow it and follow the dirt path. After a long ride on the path, you will come across the gnome and enter the theme park. The first obstacle in the theme park is this door. Go left, destroy the panel and move forward. Pretty much straightforward, going north and fighting enemies until you reach the lost and found building. Fire will start everywhere and you will have to enter the house and get another ability for Nessa. The water balloons. Destroy the targets. Put the fires out. And go south, east as you see. Here, get on one platform and the other character will go to the other one. After you fight the librarian's mobs, step on the platforms and go south. Demelza will pee and get the toilet plunger. Use the new ability to pull the door down and return to the place you fought the librarian mobs. Do the same thing there to get access to another platform. Go south to the door that just opened. When you reach this rabbit thing, after you put the fires out, use the plunger to open the door and start going north. A platform and continue north. Finally, enter the treetop and follow the wooden road. Follow the path that has arrows on it. Reach the house, put out the fires and open the door with the plunger. Eventually you will reach the librarian, and in order to beat her, you have to put a large balloon in front of her, turn it into water. Demelza will splash it and the boss fight will be done. After some cutscenes and after you exit the bike shop, go to sleep and the book achievement will pop to end day 3. First thing to do in day 4 is to go to the golf course and then follow the tracks in the shiny area. Continue a bit south and then interact with the 3 zones, the right one, the middle one, and the left one, and then return to the caravan park. Go to Oba, the bike guy, and buy the deep mud tires and the supercharge ability. Now you can follow Honkers. Just a reminder, if you don't see him in the field of view, just look for its honk somewhere on the screen and that will be the direction he is on. Following him will eventually lead you to this area. Continue west. After the road along the shore, you will reach the scrapyard. And you will enter hitting the rock and rolling. Go up this ramp, south, and interact with the console. Get the red thing from the water and drop it on the bomb. And then the head of the scuba diving suit and drop it on the bomb as well. Get the submarine from the bubbly zone, put it on the deck and interact with it. Now you can use the console to transfer the bikes in the scrapyard. Return to them and go east. After a straightforward race and some mobs, use the crane to make your way through the garbage and go north with your bikes. Use the Melza's plunger to get the doors down and go up. Go a few steps east and then north and enter the house. In the house, interact with the paper in the top left corner. Fight all the mobs in the next zone, and when you finish, the last kitty will go into the machine and create a block of kitty. Go up the ramp, somewhere in the west, and then south. Use the balloons to make water and continue the circuit. Then use the console and with the kitty break the fence to get the bikes. Grab the bikes, go west and then north. Straight forward to this wall. Go south through the small gate. And on the other side, use the console to get the wall down and get your bikes back. Use the Melza's plunger and continue north. After some fights, you must go southwest to reach the fridge, get a key and go inside. Hit the ground with the Melza and get out. Go west and north and destroy these rocks to progress going west. Go north and east. Step on the plate to cross. Uncover the engine northwest. And go back down the ramp. Destroy every piece of imaginary stuff. Go southeast and hit the rocks. Eventually, you will find the gauntlet. Return to the engine and use the gauntlet on him to start it. From the chest, you can now travel east. Go up the ramp, use the plate and finish the circuit with water. Put some pools of water like this and use the Melza's gauntlet to start the engine. Go north and west and eventually reach a rope to get a second ability with the gauntlet. Use the new ability to get across the spikes and start the washing machines. The top one will open the door and you will go and start the engine. With this new ability you can also control enemies, so do that to the hand and get on the plate. And the same to this one. Start the engine and go west and north to escape the dungeon. Go west on the shore and enter through this door. After you fight the mobs, repair the circuit with Nessa bottom right, and with the Melza after you have crossed the spikes, start the engine. Use the console to get the fridge up. Get in with the other character and put the fridge down. Do the same thing but use the console on the right. You will have both characters on the other side. And now go north. Control the hand with the Melza and open the door stepping on the plate. Use the plunger, switch the direction and go west. Somewhere west you will find the tape to get Nessa a new ability. Using the new ability, you will travel to the trailer where the scrap guy is and block his door, and then go south. Make a path for the Melza and with her start the engine. Continue a little bit south and then east up a ramp to get to a console and move the car with the crane. In this position. Travel through the path made available by the car, pass the machine and go north. Enter the house and get the book. Go north again and enter the boss's room. All you have to do is make the circuits connect using Nessa's balloons and then powering the small machines with the Melza's gauntlet. The light on the machine must be green after. After you have done this 3 times, each time more complicated, you will have to use Nessa's mixtape ability, holding and releasing, to put the stereo in its spot and the boss will be done. Back at the house, go to sleep and the hunting for clues achievement will pop, finishing day 4. We start the 5th day, going a little north to find the scrap guy. Continue north to find the big billboard. Go near the geese's yard, but don't enter, continue west to find the Melza's dad. At the stone puzzle, you have to put the bikes on the right circle, then go to the middle one and use Nessa mixtape ability. Power the engine with the Melza a couple of times and the puzzle is done. In the bike shop, get the wheel tough from Oba and use the mixtape ability to wake up the librarian. Out of the shop, use Nessa's new ability that clears smoke from the bike. Follow Honkers, and again if you forgot, if you don't know where he is, just look on the screen for its honk. You will start the quarry level going a bit north and then southwest. Eventually reach a rock that can be destroyed with Nessa's mixtape. If you continue the path of the game, you will reach this point and after a scene with the sword, destroy the rock, use the plunger and enter. Reach this spot and go back to discover that it leads to a different place. Continue, and when you reach this spot, go down, destroy the rock and enter. Travel north and pull the sword and get the bikes. Continue north, and when you reach this area, go through a rather hidden path and pull another sword. Go down and go through the entrance. After the second entrance, go down again and pull the sword. Pull the sword and wait for the other character to do the same, and repeat the pattern till you cross. Reach this point and pull the sword and let the Emita activate the engine. Pull another sword here and go back to take the road that just formed. You will eventually reach this rock, destroy it, pull the sword, go back a little bit, destroy the rock, and pull the sword with the Emita's plunger, and continue. Fight the mobs and enter. At the dragon, use the small entrance near him. Pull the two swords to get the bikes. After you get them, use them in the machine that just appeared. You have to pedal fast with both characters in the machine. Pull the swords and again the same machine. But now go down and east. South and interact with the stone and with the log. Go back and hit every imaginary Nessa and Emita, 6 of them. Continue east through the small opening. Destroy the rock and enter. Use the plunger and pull the sword. Then pull this sword and wait for the other character to go down and pull the other one. Go back, take the bikes and use them on this machine. From the machine, go south, put the fire out and pull another sword. Go on the path that just formed in the cave and pull again a sword. Destroy the rock and enter. Interact with this circle and you will fight some enemies. Exit bottom right. Fight the mobs, pull 3 swords and destroy this rock and fight the genie. Enter the cave on the left. Pull the sword and let the Emita use the plunger and enter again the cave. Destroy the rocks with Nessa while the Emita is pulling the sword. And then switch places and use the plunger with the Emita. Go west without going down. Pull the sword with Nessa and the Emita will cross and activate the engines and you will be able to get the bikes. After some mobs, you will go north. Pretty much things you have already done, some rocks, some machines, and eventually get to the penguins. Go through the small opening and go down to pull the sword. Go back up and start the race. Pull the swords. Pull another sword and then reach 2 machines. Eventually reach the top. Lift the big rock with both Nessa and Emita. Destroy this rock. And if you move around the last rock, at some point the Meza will ask about honkers and the penguins will come to help you. You will end day 5 and the uphill struggle achievement will pop. You will start the last day lifting the trailer with both of your characters. Again with both, lift the chain. The pickled knight will join your party and once again you will have to follow honkers. And enter here. After the scenes on the small island, Nessa will ask for a high five. Enter and destroy the ground. Nothing tricky, reach this spot and pull the sword. Ring the bell and fight the mobs. Use the plunger, go north, use the plunger again and north again. Up a ramp, west. And south. Enter here, destroy the tent and continue north. Go through the fireplace, use the plunger 2 times and you will be 1 floor up. Pull the sword with the Meza and Nessa will hit the chandeliers and burn the place. Go downstairs after you fight the mobs and go west to pull a sword. Return to the place you just got access and pull another sword. Go east, up a ramp, south, hit the shields and go down. Pull the sword, the Meza will pull another one, and then the Meza will pull the last one with the plunger. Interact with the horn, and then with the other ones as well. After destroying the bottles on the left, destroy one more, the one located up. Pull the sword with the Meza and interact with the last horn and go down. Get on the plates and go down one more time. After defeating all the mobs and after a cutscene, pull the sword with Nessa and control the hand with the Meza and get it on the plate. Then go up to the bell. Now you can return here and go north all the way to the last door. Honkers, surprisingly, is the key. A little bit more north, scenes, and the game will be done, with the new adventures achievement popping. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. Check our social media linked in the description. And until next time, keep popping those achievements.